Hello, everybody, and welcome to Vestaangelstarot and Enterprises, INC. I am Vesta. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you please like, if you do like the video, okay, subscribe. Because if you like today's message, I guarantee you will like the other messages I will be giving out to you also, okay? And even share this video, okay? Share it to your Twitter as a link. Share it to your Instagram or Facebook. Share it to a friend, okay? Maybe this person is going through something that I'm going to narrate. You know, maybe it's not you. Maybe it's somebody else, right? Okay. If you already are a subscriber, make sure that you check your bell notification and that it has parentheses around it, that you are getting all notifications. For some of you, unsubscribe and then subscribe back, okay? And then hit the notification bell to all alerts, because I've been having some people telling me that they haven't been getting notifications and that they was unsubscribed from my channel. And these are regular people that been with me for like 3 years. So I don't know why YouTube do that. It can be to make room in the algorithm, okay, for all these new people that are creating YouTube's channel and videos. For the people that has already been on here, it seems like a lot of our subscribers are being unsubscribed, and then they don't know or realize that they are not subscribed to the channel until, you know, it's so many people in your feed other than me, you know what I mean, that you are subscribed to. So you may not notice that I did put out a video, but it's not in your feed. And that's because YouTube has unsubscribed, okay? And it's been doing me like that really since the beginning of this year. So I don't know if that was a way to cleanse YouTube, okay, for people who, you know, to make room for new channels. They are deleting and unsubscribing people, okay, as a way to decrease followers. But, you know, I have been noticing a lot. So make sure you kind of do that for me, okay? All right. So we just seen Scorpio. For me, following Vedic Sidereal, we have just recently left Virgo on October the 15th. So now for my channel, okay, I am officially in Libra season from October the 15th through November the 15th, okay? So that means that the sun is actually rising every day and setting up under the Libra zodiac sign, me following Vedic Sidereal. So any Libras, a lot of things will be in have a sense of enlightenment to you. Things will be brought to light and to life. You will start to get a lot of aha moments, clarity, downloads, okay? More than you did 30 days ago when they was telling you for Western astrology that the sun was in your zodiac sign, okay? So, yes, officially, for anybody whose birthday was October the 15th through November the 15th, happy birthday. You are really a Libra, okay, with the Virgo moon or rising, okay? All right, so we got Gemini at the bottom of the deck here and Saturn. Now, when I was shuffling, I seen Scorpio to come out, okay? And Scorpio is the next zodiac sign right after Libra. So for some of you Libras, things that you're looking or need to do, it will be coming to you or for you within Scorpio time, okay? So that means you got a full 30 days to get your clarity, to get more things in alignment for you. And the sun being in your zodiac sign, you will notice that now. You may have been trying to do things and maneuver and do this and get this done and waiting on information or conversation with people, and it just wasn't coming through, okay, the way you needed it to. It was because the sun was not in your zodiac sign, okay? It was all going to Virgo. But now you will start to see things, okay? Yes, Saturn has still been putting some limits imposed on you for reasons. because it needed you to take that time 30, 60 days ago, okay, to get things in alignment for you that you was very concerned about. You needed to be more realistic about the lesson that you were going through and learning and understanding why within, okay? So Saturn was saying you must wait before, okay, I give you the outcome that you, or helping you with the outcome that you're looking for, and I would help you with this or give you that information or enlightenment when the sun goes in your zodiac sign, okay? And now it will. So again, like I was saying, a lot of information. I said that before I even turned this over, right? Information and communication that you needed. You limits and stuff was being imposed on you, even though you may have had the money or the time to get it done or complete it. It just wasn't your time, okay? You needed to be more realistic. It can also be to make more goals for the long run, because Saturn is long range. It's not short term. Jupiter is more of short term. Saturn is like a wise old leader, okay, or a wise guru. Long life lessons, okay. That also mean that some of you was or about or still can be about to repeat a same lesson again, okay. And that's why you wasn't really being able to move forward, because with Saturn coming out, a lot of you wasn't learning the lesson that you have just got through or out of or trying to come out of, okay? Now, I'm not just talking only about Libras. I'm talking to everybody. Remember, you're more than one zodiac sign. You can have Libra somewhere in your chart as a moon, a rising. Libra also stand for Venus. Okay, you could be a Taurus, a Gemini, a Capricorn, an Aquarius here. Okay, but any zodiac sign, I'm talking to everybody. Now, I have been on vacation, a little vacay, ever since like Thursday. Okay, so I'm just now getting back. That's the reason why you have not seen a video in the past couple of days. And I try to leave my cards at home and not take them with me. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And this time I decided not to take my tarot cards with me and do a reading, okay, while I was out of town. Because the energy of my cards change, okay? So, what we have, release. What did I tell you? By autumn, or when the fall equinox came into transformation, okay? When the autumn came in, a lot of you was supposed to release some things, okay? And you were supposed to trust within yourself that, yes, it's time for me to release it. Some of you was waiting on information to help you, okay? Communication with some people as advice, or giving you the go-ahead that it's time for you to release some things. That can be anything. Releasing you out of this car note. You were waiting on information for approval for a new one, okay? You were needed to release where you stayed at, and you was waiting on communication for approval for a new home, okay? You was waiting on information for a separation, or child support, or divorce proceedings, or you was waiting on, for some of you, to adopt children. You was waiting on information from your doctor, okay, to help you to release that energy of holding that sickness within you. You know, because a lot of times, I don't know where they're going with this, but a lot of times your body, your own body, can tell you what's wrong with you, you know, but sometimes we do need medical opinion, right? And then once we get the word of what the doctor says, it seems like, okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought, and now I can release that, okay, into the universe and not hold on to it anymore. For some of you, this was a relationship. You needed to be more realistic about it, okay? And the limits that was imposed on you is because you was not really paying attention to the reason why you needed to release it, Okay, a lot of you could have been skipping over the main facts of the lesson of why you went through it. Okay, Saturn was trying to give you more maturity in your life, about yourself, about things, how you do things, how you're not doing things, the way you're not looking at things realistic. Okay, some of you could have been looking at things from a dreaming perspective, because you know Neptune is very much on the move also. Okay, and Neptune is a very dramatic. It could have been a lot of dramatic things that had been going on for several months. And when the fall hit, or the fall equinox happened, it was time for you to release that and learn that lesson. When you marry intention with miracles, okay, or take action, miracles will happen, right? That's the believe card. Some of you didn't really believe, wasn't realistic about, if I was to release this. And I'm just saying around the fall equinox time, because that's what that is. Okay. Now I forgot when that happened, the fall equinox. So go back and type it in Google or something, or maybe you remember already offhand around the timing of that date. Okay. What were you going through? If you think back, what was your energy like? What was on your mind? What was you battling? What was you trying to do or needed information about? Whether you was giving it or waiting to receive it. Okay. You could have been talking back and forth with this person, going on and on and on. It says the fluctuation. Okay. It was something that you was trying to do very quickly, but Saturn kept making you wait. But I feel now a lot of you do believe it's time to take action, and you're going to see now realistically, okay, by things that's happening around you and in your mind, that it is time for me to release some things, or a person, a situation. It also can be a job. Okay, and it's time for you now to believe in a miracle, to take action, to leave that and to release it. Okay, because you should have probably maybe wanted to release it around the fall equinox time, but you didn't. Okay, or you couldn't because Saturn was still imposing, could be more bills or something like that, where you couldn't just leave just yet, or your circumstances of whatever you were dealing with or in, you needed a little bit more maturity. Okay, for example, if you were in a job and you was always getting in arguments with coworkers, or your job was treating you a certain way, not acknowledging you for your work, or wanting to pay you for what you're worth, at that particular job, you just you wanted to quit or something like that, or to leave around the fall equinox time, right? But Saturn was saying, okay, be realistic about it and wait until 2 more paychecks or something like that. You get what I'm saying? So you will still have those 2 paychecks to pay a couple of more bills, because you was already doing communication with other people to line you up with a new position, right? Okay. And that's just an example. All right. Communion. You see the eagle there? The eagle is seeing things from a higher perspective. Okay. And that itself is really what Saturn is about. Is to see things from a higher perspective, not on the same ground level of you and this other person that you're arguing back and forth with, or seeing it on the same level as everybody else. See things from a broader and wider, higher perspective, okay, of where the universe is trying to take you into your next phase of your life. That yes, you needed to release that and have belief. Have belief in the actions that you are taking, not wavering in faith. Okay. The wavering is faith, is not believing in yourself or the highest entity or the universe helping you, okay, that you're not seeing it from a higher perspective, from as your future perspective. You're worrying about what's going on now. Oh, I'm not gonna have this, I'm not gonna have that, I can't be there. You know, that's all minute things. You're not seeing things from your future aspects of yourself. You're only looking at things from your here and now. And that also can be things, and this purification rain keep trying to pop out. Okay, your life, you as a soul entity, is trying to purify. The whole situation that you're in and dealing with is trying to purify. Okay, a cleansing. Communion here is also calling in, however you want to say it, your past ancestors, whatever religious denomination you believe in, to invoke, to call in, to ask your angels, highest entity, to show me, okay, why these limits are being imposed. Show me what I'm not being or giving maturity to. Okay, maturity also is about like aging. Okay, just because you're a certain amount in an age don't mean you have the same level of maturity. Them two different things. And I'll say it again. Just because you're 32 don't mean you act like you're 32. All right, and I did say invocation, to call in. Okay, what is this? The rebirth. So even though the rebirth card is down here at the end, for a lot of you, it was between spring and fall that you were going through a lot of this purification, needing to see things from a broader, wider, higher perspective. Okay, having belief in your own actions. And when you marry your belief system with action, that's when a miracle, or when it truly will come true for you. Also, this is kind of like the magician here. That is how you're manifesting. Because you was wavering in faith. Now, for some of you, it may be from fall into spring. And that's going to be what, almost another 6 months or so, like that this is going to cause you to have to do this. That you broke up, moved, okay, switched jobs, moved out from your home or living with your family, okay, moved out of town, moved somewhere new to another state, whatever it is for you, okay. Have more belief in your own actions and quit wavering in your faith. You're needing to purify. So for some of you, from this fall 2020 into spring of 2021, this is what you need to concentrate on. Okay, is being the chemist. Okay, here, invocating, going within, seeking wisdom, insight, and understanding, growing also as more maturity, recognizing the limits that's put in your way or on your life or on your situation. Those limits are there for a reason. Okay, because you're going through a release rebirth process of purification to remove things, places, nouns, all nouns, okay, out of your life into a rebirth. Okay, and for some of you, you're just starting this. For others of you, you've already began this. Okay, so keep the belief in it, that what you're doing is on the right track. Okay, for some of you, it is a courthouse. Okay, could be separation, it could be a lawsuit, it could be a divorce, it could be about child support issues, alimony, a car accident, whatever it is. Purification also is healing, right? But whatever it is, it's the communication also on how you speak things out into the universe, communion, invocation, and and listening to the information that you're getting in. Okay, you can always keep speaking it out, but don't think that the universe is not giving you the same information back of what you needed. Okay? And some of you may feel like you don't or not getting it, okay? And that's why you're wavering in your belief system. But is your crown chakra open to receive this information? Okay, because some of you may have it blocked where you're so much stuck in your own head or stuck so much in your own sense of belief that you're not open to other things that can and is miracles, because you're so set on your own dynamic on how you want to run things. But Saturn is about time, okay? And Saturn does not rush things. Saturn makes you learn that life lesson, okay, about whatever it is before Saturn will give you the go ahead, okay? Okay. Ooh. The Tower. I want to get one on the Tower quickly again and the Ring here. Okay. Message. Bottom of the deck is, yeah, to scythe, to cut things off, to release. A cleansing. A cleansing here. A lot of you, this purification, do your cleansing, sage, Palo Santo, clearing your throat chakra, healing your 7 chakras. You know, to pick you some videos on YouTube, at least 925 hertz. I make my own playlist of different videos off of YouTube, and then I just play it, okay? Because a lot of those videos be 3, 7, 8, 11 hours long, and I choose which one of those videos, or I just play, you know, I make a playlist with 20 or 30 videos of different kind, okay? Healing your throat, your crown, all 7, okay? Some of you may just want to work on your sacral energy or your heart chakra. Some of you, it could be on manifestation, whatever it is for you, healing past life trauma, okay? Whatever it is for you, make you a playlist of like 20 or 30 different songs, and make different playlists, okay? And I play mine at night while I go to sleep, okay? A lot of you continue to do that. Do it for up to 30 days straight if you can. It's very hard to really do that and to stick with the willpower in doing it. But I guarantee you, you will feel a huge difference of purification from the inside out. Because a lot of you, with the Ring in reverse here, and the dice of the gamble, you've been relying on people on this earth and marriages or relationships to purify you, in a sense. Well, I'm in a relationship or I'm married to this person, so this is my sense of purification. This person is I don't have to take a closer look at them because this is why I married them. This is why I got in a relationship with them. So I don't have to keep an eye on it. Okay? I don't need to go outside of my marriage to get or to see things from a higher perspective. It's always religious advice. Okay? It's not about going to your auntie, your grandma, or your mom, but it's also spiritual communication that what your mom or grandma or your sister can't tell you, okay? Some of you may need to reach out to spiritual invocation as a way or a sense of helping to purify your situation, your surroundings. For some of you, also purification in the way you talk, because the way you talk is also limiting your blessings. Okay. Now, finding your way, the compass here. This is why now you're headed in the right direction. The compass, the star. And this is why the universe needed you to release that person, that situation. It's because it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to go in a new direction. Okay? And you needed to release that person, that situation, that job, whatever it was. You needed to release that around the fall time so that you can go through this rebirth process and be where you need to be in spring of next year. But a lot of you don't look at it like that. You only look at the here and now. You're not really looking at it, Saturn, from a long-term perspective. The thief. Some of you are allowing your own self to steal your own joy and happiness. That's what you're doing. When you don't release things, people, places, whatever, all nouns, okay? When you don't release things, when the universe shows and tells you it's time to release it, you're being a thief to your own self. You're robbing your own self of your future happiness. Because in your mind, you keep feeling like, oh, I can deal with this. I'm going to keep putting up with it. But what is your future outcome of that? You're thinking that it's helping you to satisfy the situation for now. But what does your future looks like? Because you never did release what the universe says it's time to release that and move on. Saturn, you've learned your lesson. A lot of you with maturity here, you have outgrown that person you're married or in a relationship with. And it's time for you to seek your internal compass. Okay, your internal compass is moving you in the right direction. But some of you feel like you're going to have a lot of loss. Okay, well, I'm going to have a lot of loss monetarily or materially if I move in a new direction and I don't continue to do in my mind on what I think I should be doing now or continuing to do. Because you're only looking at it from this time of perspective, not from Saturn perspective as your future. The eagle here, seeing things from high above, not in your mind of how you see it right now. Okay, some of you are getting this inclination because you're now putting things up under a microscope here or a magnifying glass. Okay, and you're looking at things very much closer than you used to. Some of you also are looking at closer. What is your future? You're also looking at closer to what your internal compass is showing you and telling you, guiding you to. Okay, you also are, some of you are taking a closer look into your spirituality, unlike maybe how you have not before. Okay, that itself can be a way of that you're purifying yourself, your life as this rebirth. The ring in reverse, okay, that says a lot, that means a lot. A ring is what? Commitment, marriage, a contract, okay, a relationship, some type of bond. It's in reverse. So what you want me to do? What you want me to do? What you want me to say? If release and rebirth is here, and the ring came out in reverse next to dice, that means that that marriage, that commitment is no longer your path or your direction. Okay, but some of you are still willing to take a dice, a gamble, to play the game. Okay, even though this situation is not meant for you anyway. What is it landing on? Purification. Purification. That commitment, marriage, contract, it could be a business contract. Are you going to put more money and investment into that business? or that endeavor or into that partnership, okay, when it's telling you it needs to purify. What is purify? To cleanse. A lot of you need to cleanse yourself after this marriage, relationship, situation, partnership, okay? Or this person is not trying to give you a relationship, marriage, or commitment. And you need to purify yourself as a rebirth and quit rolling the dice, okay, thinking that this person is. They're not. You're seeing it and you're taking a closer look at it now and you're realizing it. That this person has been stealing your time, your money, your energy. Release that. The rebirth is here with the tower and the message. Is the bridge going to burn down, or are you steady trying to rebuild it? Okay, so do expect a message here, either from the person that you're thinking of. It could be a boss or somewhere where you're trying to retrieve a message from. Okay, because you're leaving one contract or a job and you're trying to roll the dice, and you're having a tower moment because you're in the middle of transition, okay, where you're leaving something, trying to rebuild your next, to rebuild your money, your finances, your homes, your saving, what you own, what you value, your possessions. Yes, also your emotional security. All of this is trying to go through a rebirth, but some of you don't even want to take or roll the dice on that. You want to keep trying to do things your own way. Again, the bottom of the deck, it's time to cut it off. And this is not in reverse. So that means that some of you have not done it. Okay? Release. You can't get no clearer than that. This is 2 cutoff cards, both in the upright. You're tired of this person, situation, relationship, and or marriage eating away at the things that you have built or stored away. Okay? The things that you have gathered like mice do or rats do. Okay? They seek for food and then they find it and they take it back to their dwelling or to stack up on it just like squirrels. Okay? For their future or for food. Okay? But it's time to cut off this rat. This rat, this thief. Somebody's taking your money, your time. Also, they're stealing your love. They're stealing your fruition. Time for you to be the invocator, okay? And to do the healing work here. Work with your stones and crystals. Manifest what you need to manifest. Light your candles. Okay. See things from spirituality standpoint. Recognize the serpents that are in your life. All right. So let me end this with let's use one of these, Aztec. Y'all know I got my own names for these cards. I call it the Aztec, what I call these? The Aztec wisdom or Aztec, I forgot. Y'all see that? I pulled another autumn, release the old, and rest. Release, release, cut off. The crow also represents Scorpio, underworld. Okay? So like I already said, a lot of you by Scorpio time, which will be November the 15th through December the 15th, You will be releasing and cutting some things off. Right now, you can be contemplating again, okay, or still rolling the dice on a situation. If you're not going to do it, obviously with all these cards here, the universe is going to do it for you, okay? Make plans and focus, what I tell you. Bottom of the deck, yeah, dream and journey. Like I said, what is your future? What are your dreams? Your journey is here. It's time to move on because your journey, your path, your life has a specific journey. And some of you keep rolling the dice on the same type of person or person in your life that is a thief. And you keep taking a gamble that this person is not the fucking rat that they really are. Okay? A lot of you, I keep seeing this poverty card. You're tired of feeling left out in the cold, isolated, abandoned, financially challenged because you won't move in your direction, not their direction. They're stealing and taking your time, okay, and your wisdom from you, according to Saturn. They're taking and stealing all of that from you because you keep taking a gamble on the same situation. Release, release, cut off. Make plans and focus. You got your guard up, or you need to put your guard up. Put the shield up like she has. Speak your truth. The throat chakra, like I said earlier, okay? And keep your sword up, right, not down. And speaking and saying your communication on, you're not going to keep taking from me. For some of you, it can be physically your money, your time, your love, your energy. Stealing from you, of you going in your own correct motivation is what I was finna say, which I don't know why. Okay, somebody stealing your motivation. Block them with the shield. Okay, she's covering up her heart, sacral, and solar plexus. So they cover up your heart for right now. Okay, cover up your solar plexus chakra, which is covering and keeping your wisdom and your power to yourself, and cover up your sensuality, sensuality, okay? And stop taking a gamble or rolling the dice on this same situation. You're purifying. So if you're purifying, you don't need to keep rolling the dice on, I wonder if it's going to come out right this week, this month, this year. You're going to get a message. And for a lot of you, it's going to be different for whatever reason it needs to be for you. Okay. I'm at 40 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Make sure you leave a comment. I want to see some comments in the comment section. Okay. About maybe what this message or this video pertains to you in your life. It don't have to be a long story. Okay, but when you do leave comments, it gives inclinations to other people that may be going through something similar. And you know, it also does a light bulb to them, like, hey, I'm not going through, you know, I'm not the only one going through something similar like that. I wonder what this person does. Maybe you and this other person can start to have a chat or relay messages to each other. It's all about the journey. And us as a collective energy, we all are going through the same or something similar, just at different times. Okay? All right. Vesta signing out. I'll see y'all next time.